Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel where today we are doing our first week in Brewview for the 2025 season. It wasn't a great start to the year as we all thought it would be, as the Brewers are currently 2-4 after particularly a rough stretch where they went 0-4 to start the year, including absolute bludgeonings by the New York Yankees. But if you enjoyed the content, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want my reviews of Brewers games sooner than once a week here on YouTube, I do have my TikTok account, which I do daily recaps on the Brewers and Blue Jackets, as well as breaking news for the Packers, Brewers, and Jackets as well. I know that it might get banned again in 2 days, but I highly doubt it will last too long. So feel free to check it out. It's the same username as my YouTube channel, and I'll put a link down in the description as well. But let's go ahead and get started with the first game of the year, where the New York Yankees took down the Milwaukee Brewers 4-2. Got started off in the first inning with an Austin Wells solo shot that barely left Yankee Stadium for a 1-0 lead. Anthony Volpe then hit a solo shot of his own. The Brewers got within one in the top of the third with a Vinny Capra home run. Yes, the person we all thought would be the one who'd get the first home run for the Brewers, Vinny Capra. They got 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning with an Aaron Judge double and a Cody Bellinger sacrifice fly. Bryce Terang got the Brewers within 2 on a sacrifice fly, but they were unable to complete the comeback against former closer Devin Williams, and the Yankees won 4-2. For the Brewers, Sal Frelick went 2 for 4, Jory Ortiz went 2 for 4, Collins 1 for 2, Capra 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI, and Bryce Terang 1 for 3 with an RBI. Collins got his first double of the season, Capra got his first home run of the season, and Jake Bauers got his first steal of the year. Freddie Peralta pitched pretty well in 5 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, but also gave up 2 home runs and got the loss. Brian Hudson went a scoreless inning with 2 walks and a strikeout. Jared Koenig went 2/3 of an inning, giving up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, and a walk. Yoel Pinos went a third scoreless inning, and Tyler Alexander went a scoreless inning with a strikeout as well. But then the big one happened as the Yankees obliterated the Brewers 20-9. That is a darn football score that they put on us. Started off terribly in the bottom of the first inning. On the first 3 pitches that Nestor Cortez threw, Goldschmidt solo home run, Bellinger solo home run, Judge solo home run. The Judge one was an absolute monster. And Austin Wells hit his second home run of the year for a quick 3-0 lead for the Yankees. The Brewers actually got within a run with a Vinny Capra single, a Bryce Terang ground out, and a Terang score on error to get within 1 run. But bottom of the third, the Yankees just put it on Milwaukee. Anthony Volpe hit a 3-run home run. Cody Bellinger reached on the infield single to score in a run. And then Aaron Judge hit a grand slam and a Jazz Chisholm solo shot, put it up 13-3. The Brewers got a run on a Rhys Hoskins single. Then bottom of the 4th, Cody Bellinger hit a sacrifice fly. And Aaron Judge hit a 2-run home run, his 3rd of the game for a 16-4 Yankees lead. The Brewers got a couple runs back on a Trio groundout and a Christian Yelich single, but then the Yankees had a Cody Bellinger single and Aaron Judge double for an 18-6 lead. Then Oswaldo Peraza hit a 2-run shot for a 20-6 lead. Jake Bauers got a double in the top of the 8th inning to score an Eric Haas, and then Bryce Terang hit a 2-run shot for the final score of 20-9. For the Brewers, Trio went 2 for 6 with an RBI, Yelich 1 for 3 with an RBI, Collins 1 for 2, Contreras 1 for 4, Haas 1 for 2, Hoskins 1 for 4, Bauers 1 for 1 with an RBI, Hoskins also got an RBI, Frelick 1 for 3, Mitchell 2 for 4, Capra 1 for 3 with an RBI, and Terang 1 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Bauers got his first double of the year. Trio got his first double of the year as well. Terang hit his first home run, and Yelich got his first steal of the year. Nestor Cortez struggled going 2 innings. He had 6 hits, 8 earned runs, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, and gave up 5 home runs. Connor Thomas went 2 innings, gave us 6 hits, 8 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 3 home runs. Elvis Peguero went 2 innings, giving up 2 runs, none of them earned. Chad Patrick went an inning, giving up 2 hits and 2 earned runs and a strikeout. And Jake Bauers got a scoreless inning. He was the best pitcher of the day for the Brewers, and that is sad. Then the Brewers had a sweep completed against them, 12-3 by the Yankees. The Brewers actually got off to a lead with a Sal Frelick single to score in Bryce Terang, but then the Yankees just hit more home runs. Aaron Judge got his 4th of the year, 2-1 Yankees. Rice hit a solo shot, and Jazz Chisholm hit a 2-run shot for a quick 5-1 lead for New York. But then Jake Bauers got the Brewers within 2 runs with a 2-run shot of his own. But then the Yankees just poured it on the Brewers bullpen. Judge scored on a Canning wild pitch. Austin Wells grounded out. Paul Goldschmidt hit a single. Cody Bellinger hit a sacrifice fly. And then Jazz Chisholm hit a 3-run shot for the final score of 12-3. For Milwaukee, Turang went 1 for 3. Chourio 1 for 4. Contreras 1 for 3. Frelick 2 for 4 with an RBI. And Bauers 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Bauers got his first home run of the year, and Turang got his first steal of the year as well. Aaron Savali struggled, went 3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 3 home runs. He left the game with a hamstring injury that put him on the injured list, which is something the Brewers desperately do not need. Tyler Alexander went 2 1/3 innings, giving up 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Jared Canning went 2/3 of an inning with a strikeout. Pyamps went 2/3 of innings, giving up 4 hits, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 home run. Trevor McGill won a third scoreless inning, and then Jake Bauers had another scoreless inning, making him one of the best pitchers on the team right now. And then the Brewers' home opener against the Royals did not go the way we planned. The Royals got out to a 10-0 lead off a Massey ground rule double, Hunter Renfroe single that scored in 2 runs, a Michael Garcia solo shot, a Salvador Perez solo home run, a Garcia walk, India single, Witt single, and Pasquantino ground out that scored in a bunch of runs for a quick 10-0 lead. The only run for the Brewers came off a Jackson Chourio double that scored in Isaac Collins. And then Kevin Biggio singled in Mark Canha for the final score of 11-1. For the Brewers, Chourio went 1 for 4 with an RBI. Frelick 1 for 3. Mitchell 1 for 2. Collins 1 for 2. Ortiz 1 for 4. And Turang 1 for 4. Collins got his second double of the year, and Chourio also got his second double of the year as well. Elvin Rodriguez got the loss. Went 4 innings. He had 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, and a home run allowed. Brian Hudson actually pitched really well and went a scoreless inning with 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. But Elvis Peguero struggled, went 1 1/3 innings with 4 hits, 4 earned runs, and 1 home run allowed. And Garrett Anderson, who was an Aaron Savali replacement, with 2 2/3 innings, giving up 4 hits, 3 earned runs, and 2 strikeouts. But the Brewers were able to get their first win of the year with a 5-0 victory against Kansas City. Started off with an Eric Haas solo home run, a Christian Yelich ground out that scored in Bryce Turang, a Rhys Hoskins single, a Vinny Capra ground out, and a Christian Yelich solo shot for the 5-0 victory. For Milwaukee, Bryce Turang went 3 for 4, Chourio 1 for 4, Yelich 1 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBIs, Rhys Hoskins 1 for 4 with an RBI, and Eric Haas 1 for 3 with a home run. Yelich got his first home run of the year, and Haas got his first home run of the year as well. Yelich got his second steal of the year. Chad Patrick went 4 2/3 innings, giving up 3 hits, no earned runs, 3 walks, and 5 strikeouts. Jared Canning went a scoreless inning with a walk. Abner Uribe went 1 1/3 innings scoreless, picked up the win with a strikeout. Yoel Payamps went a scoreless inning with a strikeout, and Trevor McGill went a scoreless inning and 2 strikeouts. And then the Brewers won 3-2 to win the series against Kansas City in 11 innings. Started off with a Jackson Chourio solo shot for a 1-0 Milwaukee lead. Then the Royals got the run back in the top of the second with a Kevin Biggio single. No team would score until the 10th when Michael Massey reached on an infield single for a 2-1 Kansas City lead. Then in the bottom of the 10th, Jackson Chourio doubled in the tying run. And then in the 11th inning, Bryce Turang placed down a perfect bunt to score an Oliver Dunn and handing the Brewers the victory. For Milwaukee, Turang went 1 for 6 with an RBI. Chourio 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Capper 1 for 5, and Ortiz 2 for 4. Ortiz got his first double of the year. Collins got his third double of the year. And Chourio got his third double of the year as well. And Chourio also picked up his first home run. And Collins picked up his first stolen base as well. Freddie Peralta went 8 innings, giving up 2 hits, 1 earned run, had 8 strikeouts. Absolutely fantastic. Trevor McGill went a scoreless inning with 3 strikeouts. Abner Uribe did allow the ghost runner to score, but had 2 strikeouts in his inning. And Jared Canning picked up the win, going a scoreless inning with a walk and a strikeout. And so the Brewers currently sitting at 2-4. A little bit behind in the division, but that was because of a bad start to the year. And looking up the next week here, we got a 4-game series against the Cincinnati Reds. Hopefully they're able to win some of these games here. And then they have a 3-game set against the Colorado Rockies next week. And I think we should be able to get back on track a little bit here after a rough start. But let me know what you guys think about the Brewers so far. How do you think they're going to do in the season? And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.